that autumn wind. Shout out to the Raiders, man, we about to win.
Malek Man 94. Should the Raiders start Nathan Peterman? No. The Raiders should not start Nathan Peterman. Man, why are we still hyping on Nathan Peterman? He's not the answer. He's absolutely not the answer. And if you want your question on the show, I get asked all the time, Mitch, how do I get my question on the show? You subscribe and you turn your notifications on. So click that subscribe button and turn those noties on because I go live every Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time or 3 p.m. Pacific Time. So click subscribe and then you get your questions on the show like my man Juan Johnson. What up, Juan? Throw your JJs in there. Too many 3-and-outs. Our defense stays on the field. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I actually think a lot of times defenses get blamed for being bad when the offense can't get it going. I will blame a little bit on play calling, but I will say actually, if you go back and look, the Raiders have done actually a pretty solid job at controlling the clock. One thing we do is eat up the clock. Sure, we might have a few 3-and-outs, but the Raiders actually do a pretty good job of staying on the field. Let's go to Jay Dizzle, Faux Shizzle, pick up Deion as our defensive coordinator. Deion, you want prime time? No. What do you think Florida State would say to that? Exactly. Let's go to Birdman Group. Would you consider 8-8 success? Yes. I think actually, if let's say the Raiders only win one more game and we go 7-9, I mean realistically, guys, when you're 4-12, you have the amount of injuries that we've had, you have the amount of young players we've had. I think right now the fact that we've been playing so bad the last 3 weeks, it's actually a shame because of how well the Raiders have, outperformed expectations. So would I consider 8-8 success? Yes, absolutely would. Now I want to give a shout out to today's sponsor, BetDSI, the internet's #1 sports book. I bet on the Raiders going 9-7 at the beginning of the year, and I'm still having my fingers crossed that one comes out to be true. If you want to bet on Raiders, NFL, you're going to bet on NBA. I saw there were some Laker fans in the comments. You can bet on college football, NFL, NBA. It doesn't matter. BetDSI is the internet's #1 sports book, and they've hooked us up with the best deal on the internet. 120% deposit bonus. You won't find a better deal out there. Put down $50, get 6 for free, and get started with BetDSI right now. Because sometimes around the holidays, they throw in a little extra cash in your account. Let's go to Dennis. Mitch, should we hire all new coordinators? Jon Gruden did say changes are coming. All I'm saying is people are talking. Should we hire all new coordinators? I don't know if totally getting all new coordinators is the way to go about it. But our offense needs to be a little bit more creative with Greg Olsen. Our defense definitely needs to change. So if you guys want me to put together coordinators that we could go out and get, let me know in the comments section. Let's go to Angelo. What up, dude? Who will replace DJ Swearinger? So DJ Swearinger, he was cut on December 10th, depending when you watch this video. So right now is what the depth chart looks like. However, you're not going to see Levitt really play all too much. They're going to switch in Joyner. They're going to switch in Levitt. You're going to see Lawson get some snaps in with Mullen. The Raiders are going to move around a ton of pieces. And if I had the ability to change this graphic, snap, snip, snap, snip, snap, I would. You're just going to see the Raiders try a whole bunch of different things on defense. Looks like we got a super chat from Desert Viper. Appreciate you. Rivers with the Raiders finally gets a ring. I think the only ring Phillip Rivers needs to get is his wife a new ring. I don't know if I can say that, but I am. That's my opinion. If you agree with me, type Nuvaring. If Nuvaring wants to sponsor the Raiders Report, let's do it. They can. They can. They can. All right. Appreciate the super chat in there. Also, I want to give some shout outs here to some of the people that subscribe to our Lakers channel. We got Ruben's World, Dasani, Tedford Von Patriot, Elias, Raider _JG88, Joshua Scott, Jerome Gearhart, Aunt C Soldier, and then Julio. Appreciate all of y'all. And if you're big Lakers fans, go subscribe to our Lakers channel. It's youtube.com/LakersTV. I'm a big sports fan. The Raiders, well, they're not playing as well as the Lakers. I'm a LeBron fan. I'm an AD fan. I'll tell you what, though. If I get to 100K subs, maybe I'll grow out my unibrow like AD. Who says no? Either way, subscribe, youtube.com/LakersTV. All right, we'll go back to my man Anthony. Is DC our quarterback, or are we moving on? #Raiders. I mean, here's the question we got to put. Can we get the weigh-in up on there? Do you want Derek Carr to be the quarterback in 2020? I think what I had was 4 for Believe It Baby or type 0 for Tuck Rule, Tuck That. Let me know, because that's the debate we've been having a lot here on the Raiders Report. Do you want Derek Carr in 2020? Type 4 for Believe It Baby or type 0 for Tuck Rule, Tuck That. So Devin says yes. I said F LeBron. Woo. I don't know, I'm a LeBron man. John says DC for life. John Williams says 0. David says 0. Lynn Moss, one of our most loyal watchers, how you doing, girl, says 4. King Higgins says 4. Chris says 4. Hugo Raider says 0. It will be a debate. It will be a debate. I can promise you one place where you're going to find all the information. It's here. The Raiders Report. Let's go to Raider Nation. Mitch, who's the 2 players we should draft in the first round from New Orleans, Louisiana? I might actually be going to Louisiana sometime in the off season. My new roommate, he's from Louisiana, so stay tuned on that. Go LSU. Is that what I should say? The 2 players that I really want in the draft right now, I want a receiver out of CeeDee Lamb, Jerry Jeudy, or Ruggs, or Simmons from Clemson. If you could ask me one player who I want more than probably about anyone, it's Isaiah Simmons from Clemson. That dude can play linebacker. He can play safety. Very, very talented player. Somebody said crawfish. Love me some crawfish. Isaiah Rhea? Did I get that? Do you see Ron taking the DC job and C. Wood at the DB coach? I'll tell you what. I would flippin' love that. If I could get Ron Rivera as our defensive coordinator, or, I shouldn't say or, and Charles Woodson as our defensive backs coach, dude, that would be sick. I mean, who's with me? I mean, come on. That is awesome. If you're all about that, can we start typing some ones? I mean, that would be flipping awesome to me. We get Riverboat Ron out there calling the shots and see what a DB coach. Oh, man. That'd be freaking cool. Let's go to iDiego_10. I normally always say Indigo, and I'm very, very proud that I got that right. If Jacobs doesn't play the rest of the season, will he still be Offensive Rookie of the Year? I think so. I think JJ deserves to be Offensive Rookie of the Year. Type JJ if you agree. I mean, when you think about a running back, 218 carries, 4.9 yards per carry, 7 touchdowns, 1,061 rushing yards. I mean, he's been a very, very good running back. JJ deserves to be Offensive Rookie of the Year. You can't tell me there's been a more impactful rookie on offense than JJ. Let's go to Hushton Bob. What would you consider the single biggest obstacle that the Raiders have to face for the rest of the season? I almost feel like I should say injuries, because the amount of injuries that keep racking up. Foster Moreau just got hurt again. This might be a very cliche answer. I think it's themselves. I think going 6-4, their hopes, their dreams, they got a little cocky. And then they got smacked in the face by the NFL and realized, guess what? It's the NFL. Anything can happen. This is a talented team. It's a young team. I think the biggest obstacle, though, is not rushing things, trusting the process. Jon Gruden, Mike Mayock, they're doing the right things. And if you can honestly look me in the eyes and say that you can watch this entire season and see what our rookies have done, see what our young players have done, and don't think that they're making the right steps forward, get out of here. I'm all knock on wood with Jon Gruden. Let's go to Moises. Will Gruden get us a ring? I mean, chances are, okay, you're not going to like this answer. Chances are getting a ring is not easy. But are we making the right moves to get that ring? I sure hope so. But when you pay a coach 10 years, $100 million, it will be a failure unless he brings us a Super Bowl ring. That one's for Chucky Heads. Believe it, baby. Now, I want to say thank you. We hit 10K IG followers. I'm going to wear that ridiculous Chiefs jersey. So I decided I'll give some shout-outs to some of the people. So if you want a shout-out, I'm literally on my Instagram right now. I'm going to give shout-outs to people that follow me on IG, at MitchellRenz365. So some people that just followed me, Lance_EO, DJ Christian, oh boy, DJ, sorry, Gary9958, Big Poppy, Raider91331. Also give a shout-out to Louis Duran. You guys can see I'm going to read right off here. Jacob, Benjamin Hector, Ray Ayala, R.I.P. Al Davis, Michael Isaias, Jason Haas, Danny, Max El Rio. If you want me to give you a shout-out, go give me a follow on IG right now. I appreciate y'all very, very much. That one's for Chucky Heads. Believe it, baby. Let's go to John W. Why are we not using 8-man? Box out DBs with the size. We're not using 8-man for two reasons. One, they're pushing 8-man down the field a little bit longer. We're just getting rid of the football a little bit too quick. But also, Keelan Doss is a better receiver. Zay Jones fits our scheme a lot better. I think one of the reasons why 8-man had to play last year, I mean, remember, Marcel 8-man didn't play last year until week 11. He was forced into it because of injuries, because, well, Jordy Nelson was our only other option. So, that's, I think, why. Also, John, get a picture. Jay, should we tank for a better draft pick? No. I don't like the idea of tanking. I'm sorry. I don't like the idea of trying to lose football games. What you need to be able to do is show Raider Nation that you're trying to make a difference, that you're trying to win a football game, especially the last game in Oakland. The nation deserves it, and if anybody's going to the game, let me get some O's in the comments section. I'll be at that game. Raider Nation deserves a win in that football game. Jon Gruden, I don't want to see anybody waving a white flag, because if you're waving a white flag, I don't trust you going forward. So, if anybody is going to this game, and I mean anybody is going to this game, I got two things for you. The first thing, I need you to go right now to Raider Nation store and get yourself a 60s t-shirt, okay? I got my 60s shirt on. Go to RaiderNationStore.net and look for the black-plated silver 60 shirt, okay? Black-plated silver 60 shirt. Fun fact, I'm going to have some free promo codes on me at the game. So, if you're watching, find me, say, Mitch, I watch your show, I subscribe, I follow you on IG. I'll give you some free promo codes. That way you guys can get some free stuff from Raider Nation Store. They provide everything here that I wear. T-shirts, pop sockets, beer koozies, all at Raider Nation Store. Unbelievable holiday gifts. And if you're watching the show often, I want you to hit me up on IG. Tell me that you're going. I just met a guy named Xavier. Him and I are getting a freaking Airbnb together. That's why I love the nation. That's why I tell people to hit me up on IG, because I can get to know you a lot better. So if you want to get a picture with me at the game, tell me what lot you're going to be in. Tell me where you're sitting. Hit me up. It's at MitchellRenz365. This video is going to continue to loop through. You're going to get some rumors, some coaching, hot seat stuff, and a lot more coming up on the Raiders Report. Raider Nation, what's going on? Is this the #1 Raiders channel on YouTube? For Chucky Heads, believe it, baby. And if you haven't already, subscribe right here. I'm giving you Chucky Heads, news, rumors, Raider Nation rumors. And look at this, I'm making your life easier. Check out my next video. Thanks for watching, and go Raiders.